Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Qur'anly Reflections. Now, before we get into the topic of this video, if you haven't already, make sure to go to the Qur'anly app on the App Store. It's available on ISO and Android, and definitely check that out. Get the free trial. It's a brilliant app and it will really help you develop a regular relationship with the Quran, inshallah. Now, that being said, brothers and sisters, in today's short reminder, I want to share the story of an unnamed man that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about in Surah Yasin. And this man, what he did was so significant that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala records his story in the Quran. Now, what is this story related to? It's related to the da'wah, right? Most of us think, oh, some people are doing da'wah, I don't need to be involved. It's something I don't have time for, or I'm too lazy. And we always make these excuses, but we don't stop and think about the immense amounts of rewards that are there for someone that engages in this work sincerely for the sake of Allah. And we learn this. One place we learn about the rewards is in this story. Now, as the story goes, there was a place, a community that Allah sent two messengers to. Now, when the messengers come, they are engaging in da'wah. They're calling their people back to the worship of Allah. So they're doing this, and then Allah sends a third messenger. Now, it's a very unique situation. Normally in history, Allah has only sent one messenger. Some occasions there's been more than one, maybe two, but there's three now, three messengers present here amongst this one community, and they are giving them da'wah. And as we read this, then we hear of a man. Now, this man comes rushing in. Allah doesn't mention his name, and I want you to make a mental note of that. Allah does not mention his name. It's just a man. It's a man who comes rushing from the furthest part of this city or town, and he comes, and then Allah tells us that he starts to tell the people to follow the messengers. Now, if I was to ask you guys, is this man giving direct da'wah, or is he supporting the da'wah? If we were to be really accurate about this, what is he doing? Now, if you think about it, you'll come to the conclusion that he's actually supporting the da'wah, because there's three messengers present who are already giving da'wah. So he's merely supporting their da'wah, telling his people to follow these individuals. And as a response, these people kill him. Now, at this point in the Quran, when we read, we don't read about how they kill him. Allah does not mention this piece of information. All we hear about is that he comes, he supports the messengers, he tells his people to follow the messengers, and then he's on the other side where he is saying, and Allah records, that he only wants his people to know how Allah has honored him, how Allah has elevated him. Now, this is profound. There's two pieces of missing information here. The first was that we don't know his name. The second was we don't know how they killed him. So essentially what we're learning in this story, brothers and sisters, is the action of a person, because that's the focal point, what he did and what his reward was. It's almost as if Allah, by omitting his name, is informing us that there's nothing in a name. And a name is the predominant way we recognize someone. I mean, when we introduce people, what do? We say, this is so-and-so, this is brother so-and-so, this is Sheikh so-and-so. We mention their name. But here Allah omits the name to really get us to focus on and understand what makes a person is not their name, it's what they do. And then, once he does what he does, which is supporting the da'wah, his reward is paradise. His reward is honor in the hereafter. And again, Allah omits the fact that they killed him or how they killed him, because that's not important. What's important was his action and the rewards he got for his action. Now, I want us to compare our situation with the situation of this man. This man wasn't a messenger. There are no more messengers present today. Now, think about this. This man supported the da'wah when there were three messengers present. If you stand up today and you sincerely give da'wah for the sake of Allah when there are no messengers present today, you will not only be supporting the da'wah, you will actually be giving da'wah yourself directly. What would your rewards be? If his reward was so great, what would your potential reward be? We can't even begin to imagine. We literally cannot even begin to imagine what the rewards would be. And to give da'wah is very simple, brothers and sisters. You don't need to, be at a street da'wah table or, dedicate 6 hours a week or a day a week. No, just give da'wah in whichever way you can. Some people are good at writing. Some people are good at doing videos. Some people are good at maybe doing research. Some people may be good at sharing da'wah content. And on top of this, you don't again have to be a street dawah table or at an event to give dawah. You can give dawah to your neighbors, to your colleagues, to your friends, people around you. So there are so many opportunities. So the point here, I guess the take home message is, the next time these opportunities present themselves to you, don't give them up. Don't let them pass by. Make the most of them. Remember the reward of this man and remember your potential reward, and make the most of that situation. I'll leave you guys with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And before I go, make sure to download the Quranly app. Like I said in the beginning, it's a brilliant app. It's a phenomenal app that I've had the privilege to be a part of in the development process at least, and it's designed specifically just to help you develop a consistent and regular relationship with the Quran. So definitely check that out. Link is in the description box below, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum.